Hold on, checking. Are we in the right place? Hold on. This happened last time. I gotta make sure. All right, we're live. Hello, everyone. Felix here. Hold on, let me go and post the link in some other chats so I can, have someone to talk to. Man, as you can probably tell, I haven't had the smoothest of afternoons. Where is that? There we go. All right. Hello, Perv. Hello, Perv. No, go away. We're waiting on someone else. Yeah, it's so funny you say that. Okay, everyone. Okay. All right, back in the game. Okay. I think I'll go for something a bit more upbeat. Hmm. Well, let's increase the volume, of course. Yeah, something from our new game plus. Load. There we go. All right. Your membership to Shining Finger will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. You can now browse Danger U. You can now visit JC Elton's. Alright, so you can, we did the first day, like the first day yesterday. I mean, the first day was last time. Oh yeah, local woman, local hero. Well, this morning a suicide attempt. Well, I shouldn't say that so early in the stream. A self-termination attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. A mysterious rescuer. Just as the would-be victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch them mid-air and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. I think this was implied to be the woman moment, the walking, the Giorno, the woman moment. That's why, and the local woman was and the local woman was Dana. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. The shrimp is so artificial it doesn't trigger any allergies. My allergies. Funny enough, I do have a shellfish allergy that runs in the family. I'm hoping it doesn't pass on to future kids that I have when I have them. My dad has one, but I love a lot of seafood. We're literally from a tropical place. I live in a tropical place. I love having seafood. I love having that sort of thing. And something that I talked to my dad, who is a medical professional, which is why I kind of prod him and try and get him to see where why doesn't he look into it, is because for some reason he has an immunity to whatever's in oysters. He can eat oysters. He cannot eat a vast majority of shellfish or seafood that isn't sea meat that isn't fish. He can eat oysters but nothing else from that area. No clams, no clams, no shrimp, no crabs. But he can eat oysters for some reason, specifically oysters, but nothing else. He can't eat octopus, he can't eat squid, but he can eat oysters. And I've always asked him, why don't you find out why? Because I've always assumed that there's some kind of specific protein. He is a medical professional. So I would normally want to ask him, why doesn't he look into that as a sort of part of his work, for science? Why doesn't he look it up for science? But I guess he never found it interesting enough, and he just decides to, carry it on with his job. This is not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. This is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes. Excuse me. And with a total of 6,000 votes, it looks like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good because it sucks. It sucks so much, I barf a little every time I smell it. How can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. Can't even finish this article. I'm sorry, everyone. I have to puke. I hope it's put out of sale. I think Alice Rabbit might be a dog. Don't trust this. Hold on. That's Rad Shiba. That's the guy that we meet later on. The dog that we meet later on. By Lana Smith E. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds. So why is it so impossible that to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? Makes a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe. Those purple numbers. I think it's later implied that what's her name? I don't know why I'm blanking out on her name. She's like one of my favorite characters in the game. I know Dana calls her Armitage. Miss Titties, the Latina hacker. It's implied she's Alice Rabbit, I think, from what I remember. What was her name again? Alma. I don't know why I blanked out on that. Alma. It's implied that Alma is Alice Rabbit after it flashes on her screen. It's a prologue, right? Yeah, this is the second day. This is my new game plus. This is the second day. I'm trying to like get a different ending because I am like kind of achievement hunting because we didn't get everything the first run around. Alma, I think. Yeah, Alma was her name. Shellfish. I had food allergies, but I just powered through them. Felix's jelly can't have ocean bugs. I do have ocean bugs. I just don't eat them all the time. I like crab. I like lobster. I like crab and I like lobster. I do not like shrimp. I am not allergic to shrimp. I just cannot stand the smell. It's not my thing. I feel like I've tried clam and oyster sauce before. I think I could get into it. I just prefer when my when it's cooked. I like it cooked. Most of the time, shellfish is served raw. Like actual true mollusk shellfish. I like calamari. I like squid and octopus. I like eating crabs and lobsters. I don't like snails. I'm not gonna eat escargot. I'm not gonna eat mussels. I've tried oyster sauce before, but I'd like it if it was served hot. I like my meat to be served warm. You know, I like my meat cooked. Besides maybe sushi, I can eat sushi a lot. I prefer my meat cooked 90% of the time. So that I think that's my aversion to that. And besides that, I don't like fish. I don't like shrimp for the smell. You're a rice eater. You're not allowed to criticize food. I did eat rice earlier. I had a pork chop with rice earlier. I didn't go out for food. I just decided to have some leftovers. It wasn't much, but it's enough to keep me going. You're a rice eater. You're not allowed to criticize food. Go fucking Canadians with poutine or whatever. Just call them cheese fries, like we do in the U.S. Anyways, so let's go to work. Let's head in for. Oh yeah, and another thing is we haven't unlocked all the songs, and I have to look up how we acquire the songs to the soundtrack because half of the soundtrack, half of the jukebox is missing. Good evening. Hey Jill. Oh, it's Say's helmet. Huh. That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and she forgot to take it with her. Figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool and comfortable and cool and really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was... Don't run, you have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? It's Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what? Where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. Yeah, let's go for, something a bit more... Welcome to Valhalla. Actually, let's put that in out of order. Every day's night. Commencing simulation. Drive me wild. Yeah, good for hell. Who was I? Troubling news. You know what? Why not? Go streaming shit. Umimoto. Oh, go streaming shit. You know what? Why not? I gotta represent. I gotta represent. Cause it's more cheese fries than you rice eating butt munch. Why not? Where do I go from here? Everything will be okay. March of the White Knight. Why don't we put in March of the White Knights? Nah, it's too ominous. Hey Renee, new avatar, nighttime maneuvers. Those who dwell in the shadow. No. Who loves it? Of course. No. Reminiscence, digital drive. Neon District, what's this again? You know what? Why the hell not? Parmetrine Dream. Meet the staff. Oh, that's the end credits theme. Dusk, Skyline. Heart of the City. City that Never Sleeps. Heart of the City. You know what? Why not? We're not gonna hear it anyway. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey Brett, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? The usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. Try to remember, yeah, one Adelheid. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. As I try to remember again what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mixed. I'm trying to like, I don't know, it's not a skill, but like, I'm trying to memorize how to do it. Probably gonna unlock something where you can put together a drink without consulting the reference book. Here you go. Yeah, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you to here today, Mr. Donovan? Today we're supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. Who was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday, too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Hey, Kiramiki! Yesterday I was tuning in the details of that interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact was that the gal had a nice pair of knockers. Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the Department of Lilim's sex appeal, I tell you. She was a Lilim then. Yeah, one of those new fancy king-class CH-1A models. Further anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with the John face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan. Or I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking to some investors when those darned riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And I think the last time I discussed this, and like in the context in universe, I brought up the X-Men and why, like, people have every right to be like discriminatory towards mutants. I think that's what I brought up last time this conversation came up. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. General fear was that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take it back beyond the Industrial Revolution. Oh yeah, with blood and everything. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarship. That's no mean feat, brat. Oh yeah, the scholarship she got, that, what's her name? Lenore, that Lenore was bugging her to get, was over in Hong Kong. They want to go to Hong Kong. Scholarship, that's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese. Felix is an anarchist hippie. Fuck no, I'm not. Fuck no, I'm not. The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Mandarin, Canton what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you're only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to steal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Well, let me lower the volume a bit. Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars Blast too, right? Sure, on it. Mars Blast, sour drinks. No, spicy drinks. 6 Bronson extract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As I 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. No, that can't be. That's a big drink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. All blended. He is 100% an anarchist hippie. He believes in personal firearms rights, low taxes, Fed staying out of his business, and personal responsibility. That's not anarchism. That's just common sense. Here. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors could be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh, good. Fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they felt like how they feel like they have more power than you do, all that. Oh yeah, I recall something like that, but then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in German. Based? Based? Racial slurs in what? Well, let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers, if you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is first the only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. You make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal then. No chance of appeal. God forbid if they ever catch you something... But no chance of appeal. God forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. I'd like to see that. But I said that already. Every picnic party is in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Well, I don't. Ag love. Yeah, it's funny when someone else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. They can't win. You will always offend somebody. That is true. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. Well, this is certainly a pertinent observation. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. Well, being offended at the newspaper is just kind of, it's a fact of life, because every news media outlet lies by omission. It's just a fact of it. Every single one lies via omission. Even if they get their facts straight, they leave out a lot intentionally. They don't cover certain stories. Of course, people have a right, cancel culture is shit, but people have fully a right to hate journos because they pull shit like this. Like, corporate journalists are assholes. It's not gonna change. It's like I did a rant, like the last time I played this, I had a rant just like this one. Who the hell are you to tell someone how to be anarchistic? What are you, the man? Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda... Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. For the interns, this meek little girl was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason, she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Bitter. Something bitter. A gut punch, a pile driver. What about a suplex? A pile driver, a gut punch. A gut punch would be like his most style. Grizzly Temple. Let's give him a Grizzly Temple. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. Actually, that's not enough. That's not enough alcohol. What does a suplex look like? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a suplex. All right. Yeah, let's give him that. Go pile driver. One. Yeah, let's give him that. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today. Oh. Yeah, that kid, Joel, Gene, Guillermo, Hirohito, I can't remember his name. That kid is always gushing about that idol I interviewed. I can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoying enough to make me remember him. So I don't know, I feel like I cockblocked him big time today by taking his gig away. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. And that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone, not even my worst enemies. Well, maybe two of them. You're sounding so considerate right now. I'm no saint, kid, but I'm a man. And a man must never cockblock another man unless he's trying to fuck your mom. What if it's your dad? Did I stutter? Maybe you can get him tickets or something. Nah, see, that mean he'd be off work, and I need him to be at my beck and call tonight. I seen that brat talk no end about her, so... I know, I'll let him write about her somewhere else in the newspaper. Give him the food critic column and shit anyways. I'm so fucking nice. I'm out, kid. Thank you, please come again. As much as I like the character, he is absolutely an asshole. That'd be something interesting to see, I guess. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check... That's Doom Chan. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know? I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What, did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Ah, shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know something that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Oh, here it is. It's the owner of the sequel bar. It's the owner of the sequel bar in Panama. Let's see, where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris, I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will, even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Well, I trust in God, and I trust in Dana. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey, honey, can you see me? Oh, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon, and, Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello. Hello, Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you. Oh, I get it now. They sold me a VIC jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible. Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people, where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that made me invisible, and he did. Now I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo. Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched out to They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. Such as a lot of military technology. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. Felix got his helmet stuck on his head too. Oh wait, that was a bucket. No, that was a Path GT. That was a Chinese copy of a Path GT. Felix is one of those people with the thing for invisible people. That's not true. I don't know, it could be hot in some circumstances, I'm not sure. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. I have a friend who, posts GIFs of Dorothy all the time. And, I can't, even before I started playing VA-11 Hala, I associate the character with him quite frequently. They can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does it have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last time I checked, though. Almost to the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie, surroundings-covered blob. I mean, Lilim see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Oh, there she is! There she is! I have to whistle. I can't whistle right now. I gotta do the Leo DiCaprio whistle and look in the corner. That's Anna. Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. Piano woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I gotta look up Valhalla. Like, there's a How to Drink episode on VA-11 Hall or Valhalla. So I gotta watch that. Maybe with you guys sometime. That would be really nice. But especially because I came up with a recipe for Sunshine Cloud, and that Perv knows about. Chocolate milk with whiskey with bourbon. That thing that I imagine going on, like Irish cream and bourbon with chocolate milk. That would be, in my opinion, that would be like, but served cold. That would be my idea of a Sunshine Cloud, at least. Felix and his hacker fetish. Well, look, a lot of characters in this game are really hot. All right, let's all aged and mixed. Piano woman. 1 piano woman. Thanks, I love these ones, you know. I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or I need to get out of a slump. I always remember her drink being a blue fairy. Getting her a piano woman might get me a higher something else. Like, when it's her, to get her ending, maybe serve her a piano woman instead of a blue fairy. Because I really associate her with blue fairies near the end game. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? The ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know? If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay me if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. You pay him to... Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did you do? What did you do? Well, I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous. You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened then. You know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary and it's a pain to think about. Meanwhile, I'm the opposite. I'm a snoop. I like to know what people do. I like to know what people are, how people are, what people do. Felix just wants a hot nerd girl to keep him chained to her chair and occasionally use him as a vibrator that cries. I'm not gonna speak further. I will not speak further. That is degrading, humiliating. I am not into degradation or humiliation. But you know, I think a girl that makes me cry is a little bit hot. Not gonna lie. Especially like Alien Mixture. If you've seen her play fucking Love in Deep Space, I hate that game, but listening to her gush about the guys in that game is something else. It's like you wish that could be you. You wish like a woman would talk about you that way. Felix is always trying to to stick his nose in my business. Yeah, because it's interesting. You're one of the more interesting people in the VTuber sphere who isn't a VTuber. Oh, I gotta took a swig of my drink. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? Oh, the best song in the game. She found it, she put it on, now she's stuck. Oh yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a bit early for those stories, don't you think? Oh yeah, that's how Yugoslavia is that's why Yugoslavia is no longer a country, by the way. For those familiar, I did mention that last time I played this. That's why Yugoslavia is no longer a country. Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but it's not pinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., just as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. After 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, one day every year for 3 years now. That's the guy that we did last time. The freak, the fucked up guy, the puppy guy. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play a part on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moon blast, would you? Sure, one moon blast. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1, 2. You know what? Let's give her a big one. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 1. Let's give her a big one. On the rocks and blended. So, having had chats with prostitutes in the past, what Dorothy says is way more common than people think. You've been all the places, haven't you? You haven't you, perv? You're an exhibit, you know. You could make bank as a VTuber just telling stories, you know. There's this guy called Grandpa Gaming. He's a flesh tuber, but he's around your age, I think, and he's got a lot of stories. Like, he was a military police officer and he had to fight a guy with a machete. Like, I think that'd be up your alley, perv. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small warranty if you like that. I think that's a different drink. The Fringe Weaver. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC-72s look like kids? Yes and no. At a factory will look like kids because their development needs to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory. Nope, every fresh DFC-72 looks about 10 to 13. Makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade. Once a DFC-72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know, right now I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I don't think you should. I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Good evening, Gil. I thought people with prosthetic legs, no one would care. I mean, that would be an interesting story, though. Actually, using prosthetics as defensive weapons seems to be a theme for my family. My grandfather did it after World War I. My mother did it once. I've done it. Mind you, you've also used a skillet as a shield in that. That's like... that's like a classic for every, like, Hollywood kitchen fight scene. Using, besides kitchen knives, it's gonna be using a frying pan as a blunt instrument. And speaking of this character, so speaking of Jamie, parents put on Reacher, recently. I think that was last night. I think. Was it? No, that was not last night. That was prior, I think. Put on season 3 of Reacher, and it made me think. Maybe like I wasn't gonna do a full film freakout on it. I just wanted to discuss it. Just the first episode. I didn't look into it like any further. Episode 1 of season 3. That's the only one I've seen. And I assume already, like maybe it's because I'm biased because I like Tom Cruise as an actor. He's my favorite actor. I do not like Alan Ritchson as an actor or as a person. I don't like Alan Ritchson. When you have this stereotypical like lone wolf Sigma who goes around being a tough guy and like hunting people and doing like violent stuff. You'd expect him to be like soft spoken, like they only speak when necessary. They stay quiet. They stay quiet. Like they have their presence alone. They use their presence more than their words when negotiating, and like they try and stay out of trouble as much as possible. Richardson's depiction of Reacher, bear in mind I am not familiar with the book character. Richardson's depiction of Reacher is nothing like that. He is a through and through asshole. He would be like if he wasn't like a really big muscular guy in real life and like physically, he would talk like a fucking nerd. He would be he's insufferable even like with the fake tough guy act. Like, and if if it wasn't for the tough guy thing that he had going on, he would sound insufferable. He would sound like a nerd. Like, actually, this is what you were doing wrong. This is why I was able to catch you. Like, he does that all the time. No one speaks like that. No one talks like that in real life. He has zero OPSEC for a lone wolf drifter who wants to have a secret identity. He has zero OPSEC. He talks shop right in the open. He discusses sensitive details with people in public areas. He picks a fight with literally everyone he sees. He like has to make a point like where he's tougher than everyone he sees, especially when some guy is like bigger than him. He has to like prove a point instead of, accepting his place and like finding his weakness later on. He just like decides to be an asshole to them directly. And I feel like that's not how actual like tough guys or military guys would be, because they want to stay out of trouble like that. That's not how like lone wolves or drifters want to be. They don't talk about what they're doing or their plans to random people. They're not gonna do that. But Richardson's character, or like his version of Reacher, does that constantly, and I don't know why, because the script is so bad. All the characters around him take him seriously. I don't know why they do it, because like no one's ever told him to shut up. Like, because he doesn't shut up. He never shuts up. And it feels like this really really stupid normie idea of what tough guys or like military guys are like, or like even secret agents. Because like that's not how they act. That's not how they act. Yeah, they are like, they have to be big tough guys in real life, but they're not gonna act like that. They need to have a low profile. And Richardson's Reacher does not have a low profile. Like, you get guys like Jamie, who's like, he looks like this, like, he is an assassin, he's a hitman, but he's nice to the people he meets because, like, he's chill. He knows how to be chill. He knows how to let his guard down. People like that don't. And to an extent, I feel like with her, like that's not how people are. You like people who do violence as their main line of work aren't going to go around like trying to prove everything to any like people that they see, because that's going to get them in violence that they don't that they were looking for. That's going to compromise their mission. That's going to compromise their identity. I don't know. I just like I want to do this rant because I don't like Reacher. It's like if you want me to get like a first impression of the character from a season 3 episode 1, the character's an asshole. The character's an asshole and I don't like him. Like at least James Bond is interesting because like he's an asshole but he's really interesting and like he's a complex character. Reacher is not that. He's just like everything is up front. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't know. That's me. Like you're supposed to be aloof, you're supposed to be quiet, you're supposed to be calm. That is not that character. Oh shit, it's Edwin Sallow. Edward. I met all kinds of PSC. I met people you'd sworn were the kids of other members and would turn your shit white. Actually using cooking pans as frying pans as shields for melee fights is way more effective than you think. Learned that after my first cold weapons battle, nearly died there. Edward, like a small dog. To be fair, Dick Marcinko was a real person. I don't know who, I can't recall who Dick Marcinko is. He's probably like some operator. Remember this one guy when I was PSC. Guy had dwarfism and nearly white blonde hair. Long range specialist like me, but he's grappling with insane. I've heard that like short guys are really good at wrestling, something like that. I haven't gotten it on my part. I fought my friend for fun as like a friendly match, and maybe because he had a lot more training than me, my best bet at he wasn't able to put me in any chokes, but I was basically pinned down the whole time, and I had to most of the time I was fighting a way out of one of his holds that he had got me into because I was entirely unprepared for that fight. Good evening, Gil. Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules, and I'll make sure every time you say it, you'll hear the cling of your shaker. Fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be implied of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Hey, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to like come up with as a plausible thing, as a plausible drink that one could reasonably have. Dick Marcinko was a big Major SEAL dude. I wouldn't make assumptions because I guess Jocko Willink is kind of that stereotype of, he is like that living stereotype of hyper stoic tough guy to the point where it's generally comical. But like I'm not gonna make assumptions out of him because he is for the most part taken seriously. He and me won against each other about 50 matches. I never won against him. He knew how to make you. He knew how to take you to the ground and lock your joints and dislocate them without a second thought, huh? I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. One big sunshine cloud and one gut lunch. Oh, sorry. Okay, so it's let's get that. Classic drinks. Sunshine cloud. 1, 2, okay, nope. 1, 2 on the rocks and blended. Actually, okay, so on the rocks, so with ice and blended, so crushed ice. It tastes like good chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. Ice and milk. I don't do coffees. I don't do I don't drink coffee. I know girls like that crushed ice in their coffee. To me, milk milk and like direct crushed ice do not mix in general because that waters down the taste of the milk. It's supposed to be sweet. It's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be heavy but sweet. Having water in the drink is gonna ruin it. So it might not involve milk. I'm not sure how it would be, but that throws like a wrench into things. It's not gonna be a simple chocolate milk with whiskey or anything like that. It's gotta be something more complicated. Like, his strikes were a joke, but his grappling was nightmarish. Once he grabbed you, he couldn't escape his grip. One time, he and me did a full contact, huh? 1, 2. Actually, let's give her a big sunshine cloud. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And blended. Actually, nope. Let's reset that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I fucked that one up. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and a gut punch. That's simple. Okay, what? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1. All aged. Mix that. That's a gut punch. And that's... Oh, I screwed that one up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3. No, that's the wrong one. That's a gut punch. Let's get the sunshine cloud. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Rocks and blended. That's right. We gotta shake it a bit more. Among your chat box ignored the fallout of that. Oh, I think short version is I couldn't escape his grappling and he knew how to get in or under, around, or any strike. Oh, among other things, Marcinko ordered a security guard at a Navy base to be tortured for reasons. Hold on, Dick Marcinko, is that the Red Cell guy? That's the Red Cell guy, right? Who tested the security of Navy bases by trying to infiltrate them and all that. That's Red Cell. That was Red Cell for like the security testing ops, right? I think that's what it was. And they got shut down. Red Cell got shut down after they tortured a civilian security guard for reasons unknown, related to the training apparently. Sunshine Cloud and Gut Punch. All right, let's serve both. Here and here. Thank you. All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. And thank you, Jill. It's my job. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something, private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No thank you, it's not about that. You go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC-72 Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or that way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories of DSC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and bam! Partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines are still being released. And I have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine, see if I care. And I am going, I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you. Well, please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does, it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go take my... Gil, I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Nah, don't worry. So you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars blast? That I can. That's right, we started that earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, all blended. Yeah, back then. Yeah, Dick Marcinko is the Red Seal dude and it got shut down for that reason. Yeah, that's right. So that's why I remember it. Here. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to a war. Not to an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. That's what I said. That's why I don't like Reacher's character, because he picks a fight everywhere he goes. He looks for trouble everywhere he goes, like by intention. And finally, you can thank your boss for using my mind about the other folks. My boss. I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire, you? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind if you just said, You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn, I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? He told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should, it's quite the show. Good news, Jill, the helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. Alright. I think we'll finish off this day. I think it's reasonably short. I think we'll finish off this day. And then we'll end. So we'll do the second half. Day 2 break? Yeah, day 2 break. Watch her clean the chicken bucket she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. 2069. So, yeah, this is 2069. So this is like 2070s. Yeah, I think we'll keep with our playlist. You could take a couple minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. Another swig of the drink. How'd you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. Yes, it's open. Great. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, it's Kuramiki! Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorta? Kinda? Yeah. Well, this is a bar. A bar! Nice, nice. What can I get you? What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink that often, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. What about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter? Sorry if it's too confusing. Something bitter, but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly. Let me see what I can get you. Something like tea. Well, the obvious one is a sunshine cloud. One, two, hold on. Bitter, but yeah, bitter but not too bitter. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, 3, 4, 5. I think that's what it was. Yeah, I made the sunshine cloud by memory. Yeah, there we go. Big sunshine cloud. Oh. There we go. Try this. Yep, this'll do just fine. Thanks. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that'll guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Miki. So, should I call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Miki. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira and you say Miki, okay? Okay. Kira! Miki. No. Put more spirit into it. Kira! Miki. Almost there. Kira! Miki. Kira! Miki. Kira! Miki. Kira! Miki. That's it. Are you feeling it? Kira! Miki. Kira! Miki. Kira! Miki. And don't you ever forget it. What the hell am I doing out here? Oh, where were we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you... Wow, you're good. Thank you! It's nice to know that I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit. Concert? Wait, you're the Lilin that's putting on a concert tonight. I'm the one Lilin who's putting on a concert tonight, and I don't know if I'm the same Lilin you're looking for. And what are you doing all the way down here? Well, they were making last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer's always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. Saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check this place. Just that? Isn't that a bit dangerous? Won't your producer be mad when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And it still needs me to do the concert anyway. I see. How big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal and that's nice. Over 100,000 is not many, then what exactly is? Hold on, then based on your little demonstration from before, I should call you Miss Miki, right? You don't get it. Let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Idol then. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft as in alcohol-free? No, I meant soft as in soft. Soft? Let's see what I can get you. Something soft. Okay. By type. By name, you know what? Let's go with soft. Sweet. Blue fairy. Sour girly, soft, fluffy dreams. A fluffy dream. Sour. Bitter, girly, soft. We already got our sunshine cloud. Okay, soft. Let's get her a fluffy dream. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All aged and mixed. You know, I feel like with Kiramiki and everything, if you're familiar with Nyana Banana from Flavor, and her recent, she's graduating soon, and I heard her concert got all screwed up by the people who were supposed to do her 3D, handle her 3D tracking software, which is it's a real shame. I haven't seen her. I need to watch that concert, man. Like, I need to watch that concert, even if it was screwed up, because, like, even if I'm not like really a big fan of her content, she's just so nice. She's a major Flavor member. She's like the one that found success out of all the Flavor members out there. Mignana got her success. A lot of it was luck, but equal amounts of it and greater amounts of it was just pure skill and dedication. And while I wouldn't call her an Ochi, she's definitely someone to aspire to, because she's just takes everything so well. She handles everything with such grace. She handles getting big and famous with such an amount of grace and like humility, because she knows where she came from. She knows she started from like literally like less than nothing. And that's not to slight against her, because she's amazing. I greatly admire everything Yana does. And and like the stuff with Kiramiki made me think of her. For her sake, I should watch one of her concerts, because like even if I don't watch her content all that much, her song covers are just spectacular. She sang Glassy Sky from Tokyo Ghoul. I don't watch Tokyo Ghoul, but I know the song, and it is the best rendition of the song I am familiar with. It's better than Donna Burke, who I originally heard sing the song. It's better than that. It's genuinely amazing. So please support her. If you like, both now and when after she graduates, because there's a likelihood she is coming back under a different persona. So watch out for her and like do your part. Go help for her. Anyways, so there's that. Fluffy Dream. All right. Try this. Yeah, this'll do it. Thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical with mixing drinks? Eh? Yeah, you know, like spitting bottles and lighting drinks on fire, that kind of stuff. I need to watch Cocktail. I call myself a Tom Cruise fan and like a Valhalla enjoyer. I need to watch Cocktail. I need to watch that. I need to watch that movie. That kind of stuff. Maybe like if it's ever like I don't plan to do watch-alongs or like live film freakouts. Like maybe like okay, I have one in mind, but that's only gonna come like a lot later if I have the opportunity. But for that kind of thing, like I feel like it would be nice to like watch Cocktail for one of you guys, like a good change of pace, like seeing like an actor I like in a non-action movie for once, you know. And it's about bartending, so it's gonna be interesting. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when the bottle slipped in his hand. Those kinds of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. I have been to a bar, however. It's like in this nice Italian restaurant in Universal Studios. We were getting dinner there. I did go to a bar. I was too young to order alcohol, but my parents were with me, so they let me stay. And I was gonna order food. And I saw, and like it was like there's this whole show of like there's like 4 bartenders working the same like wraparound bar, and he had guys like screwing around. He had the bartenders like in full formal outfits, like full like pressed pressed shirts and ties and everything, but they were like screwing around. They knew that like the people were there for a show, so like you get those little spritzers, the little water gun spritzers. They were shooting each other with them. They were like they were doing that to them. They were like cracking jokes and like trying to be comedians while they serve you your drink. And that's like, that takes skill. That does take serious skill. It's a lot more theatrical than what Jill has going on, but I do admire that. I do admire that a lot. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and feel very rewarding, you know? I'll keep that in mind. Hey, is this class important? Depends on what you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. No guessing, are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then. Who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss? I wonder if Gil would like it though. Your name, girl. Oh, for Jill then. Oh, for Jill. Never lose your star, from Kiramiki. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? Fan club follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. I see. They're also very organized. They make pretty good soldiers. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and they don't act in groups. I'm guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. I remember once protecting me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. And she fails to see the problem. I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they'd find it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know. I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. I knew a guy in college who was leader of a club I was in. Leader of a club, like who was I think he was the second in command of a club I was in. I visited his apartment because he lives off campus. He has walls of fucking liquor, most of which were empty. It was ridiculous. I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. No, wait, it isn't. Yeah, you got me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now, the stage should be all organized and the fallout should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they ask for Your Love is a Drug as an encore, though. I love that song, though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets were worth a ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. This is like filthy water with cream. Still don't know if it's the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can find for you. She wants something bitter, sobering. Let's get something sobering. Bleeding Jane. Spicy, sobering. Sour, manly, and sobering. All blended. Bitter, is it bitter? Hold on. Sour, manly, sobering. 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 Sweet, girly, happy. Soft. Bitter. Hold on. Bitter drinks. Sunshine, cloud. Bitter, girly, soft. Bitter, promo, bland. No. A suplex, burning. Pile driver. Something bitter, strong. That's gut punch. Let's get her a gut, like maybe a gut punch. I'm not sure. We already got her a sunshine cloud, a pile driver, a suplex, grizzly temple, bitter, promo, and bland, all blended. I'm not sure. I might get her that gut punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1. Okay. All aged and mixed. Let's get her a gut punch, I think. I think that might work. Try this. Yeah, this works. So, how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something, so... Really nice, thanks. Hey Jill, have you ever lost your identity? I lost my ID card a couple of times, yeah? No, I mean your identity. Forgotten who you are. What's with the change in expression? No, not really. I did. Huh? Kiramiki is just an artist name. At first it was hard for me to play the part, you know? But I gained so much satisfaction from the concerts that I decided to invest myself. And I overdid it. How so? I became so invested in the character that I forgot who I was. Who was I before I became Kiramiki? What did I like? Where does Kiramiki end and I begin? I just don't know anymore. Sounds rough. What drove you to such a decision? The fact that I know I'm performing a noble duty. How? You have to deal with so many stressful things in everyday life. Work, debt, sickness, insecurity, the black slime that comes out of the sewers every full moon. You don't know what will await you every morning. You don't know if you'll make it back to bed that night. When measured, the cons of life outweigh the pros. People need something to cling to, and for many I'm that thing. You are? During my concerts, they stop being themselves for 4 hours. They're not a nurse, an office worker, or store clerk. For those 4 hours, they're just part of the mass that goes to see an idol. No religion, gender, or social class divides them. They're all at the same level. Damn. When I'm in concert, I try to give them songs that'll cheer them up. That'll make them their lives worth living. When I see the people call my name from the stage, I know they're thanking me. Thanking me for that single moment where they can be happy. That's what I love about the stadium. I'm down below while they're up high. If forgetting who I was before means I can protect those smiles, so be it. I'll make that sacrifice as many times as needed. Because I live for them. Because I know I help them. I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that'll guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I am Kiramiki. And don't you ever forget that. It's a good reminder of... I don't consider of course I'm absolutely not as much of a diva as something like that, but you know, it's that kind of thing. It's that kind of, like, I think I mentioned this the last time this came about, but genuinely very good writing. It's why I do this, alright? It's why I do this. For myself and for others. I can't let y'all down. I can't let y'all down. Man. Fan club, to me. We ride to the stadium. Wow. She's something else, huh? I suddenly feel the urge to ditch my shift and follow. You think she's telling the truth? Give me a sec. According to this article, her real name is Michelle Kingston, employed about 2 years ago. She did a few variety shows with her jazz band but went solo afterwards. What was all that talk then? She was drunk, and she was a very peculiar drunk. Honestly, I feel like Kiramiki is my kind of drunk. Just like contemplative, very contemplative. You don't get dumb drunk. You just you think on things, and you're unashamed of thinking on things. You get a little bit more intense. And that's why. That's why I like the alcohol, because it's that intensity that burns you a little inside. It lets you, it reminds you, it breathes you life, alright? And just all of that, it reminds you, it really does, like what Kiramiki says, that's why I like to drink. It really does remind you of who you are, your place in the world, how you can be so small but so big, where you are in life. And that's what I like in a stronger drink. Of course, I like to taste my drink too, but I guess that's why I like bourbon or rum. Figures. Still quite the motivational performer, though. No doubt. Boss, we're done. Alright. You feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why, that was my moniker during the wrestling days. Huh? That's what they called me during my time with the Grand Slam fighters. They saw me coming, but they wouldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. 40K reference. How did you find that out? Did you like wrestling? My client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I kinda just remembered it. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Gil's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Can I be real with you guys? I don't care about wrestling. I don't care about, like, pro wrestling. I kind of like the WWE divas. It's 2 muscular women in bikinis beating the shit out of each other. And, like, they're pretending to, but it's kind of intense. and it's really hot, and I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. When it's in the gym, when it's on in the gym, sometimes I watch it. If I'm in front of a TV, so there's that. And besides, I'm the guy who really likes Sheena Carano, like the MMA actress. So I guess there's that going on. And cheers, Lel. Hey, sexy, wanna touch tips, Felix? Yeah, Felix, you're my kind of drunk bend over. Mass unsub from Felix now. He hates me. He hates us. He hates us. Take care. Oh, and boss? Don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Actually, flawless service bonus. Grab a snack on the way home, it's on me. I might keep going. I might keep going until 7 o'clock. You can now browse Kirimiki's blog. Your membership to Shining Finger will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Did that idol really show up, or is she like the ghost? Hey. I think I'll check up on the stuff here. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, I got a hiccup. I think I'll keep going a little bit more. There is someone home, so we do have to be mindful of that, but I think I'll keep going. Danger You. Alice Rabbit, Thread 2, Electric Boogaloo. Stop forcing Alice. So we just hate Alice now? Good. Just so we haven't heard any news yet. Remember that time they posted here to announce an attack? Yeah, and I remember the cybercrime unit up the admin's ass. December 17th will come the second retribution. Birthday is coming. That font. Oh boy, spooky font, it's happening! Time for despair! Oh shit, fuck. That face when I got out of jail. I'm not going back. Do you know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? Hi, cybercrime unit. I just want to let you know I'm not Allison, but in fact your mom. Why you guys so nervous? The only one getting fucked is the admin. Admin fur. Fuck off, Alice. Not this shit again. Miki Concert 3. In the last thread, Anon hates fun. I don't want fights. You people are so immature. What's wrong with a guy in Danger You? Why do you care for you? Assume you're a girl anyway. Fuck off. So it's like, yeah, Danger You is basically like a bizarro 4chan where it's only women and no men exist. Dudes in Danger You. Let's go back to the concert, please. 2070X and you stupid idiots still care about petty shit like this. He started everything by mentioning he's a guy. Sigh. Well, anyway, we should gather somewhere to take the train to the stadium together. Not a bad idea. We could make it an official Danger You meetup. Danger You meetup. Like I'd want to be seen with a bunch of ugly girls in front of my friends. Okay, next thread, I'm gonna moderate the fuck out of this. No more shit posting. Thread is closed. Miki Concert 4. In the last thread, no shit posting allowed. Did that one Anon left? I think so. I never left. I was just lurking it so as to not cause any trouble. Don't worry, we're here from you. Any ideas for the Great Revelation? Look, I just don't want to ruin our friendship. We know each other since we were very young. So she's like your childhood friend. It's just like one of my Japanese animes. Yeah. Okay, then, no, this is what you have to do. When Miki starts singing Lovers in Paradise, you kiss her. Kiss? Of course, just try to imagine how magical that moment would be with the fireworks and the epic guitar solo. I'll think about it. How was your first kiss? I tripped into a guy, it hurt like hell. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about how such a meetup would end up. Alice Rabbit 2. Spooky. Or a nice joke. Thanks, G. Oh. What I Do to Relax by Miki. It's been very hectic as of late, so I'd like to share with you what I do to relax. Sitting on rooftops. I'm on the road most of the time, so I don't have a specific rooftop to sit on, to relax on. I like to feel the breeze and to see a beautiful vista. And it makes me think about life. Tea cocktails. Oh, this is something I can't live without. Mixing tea with vodka, rum, gin, lime, you name it, any tasty natural combination and I'd be all over it. Imagine a Long Island iced tea with actual tea. I'm very careful about getting tipsy before a show though. I wouldn't like to ruin your evening. Dome concert. Hi everyone, are you ready for the Dome concert? I sure am. I perform in a rather large number of concerts every year, and even then I can't help but be excited every time I have one around the corner, and it's all thanks to you. Thanks to your energy and love surrounding my life in every aspect. I'm going to perform all of your favorite songs, so please be excited. Just one request. Please don't wait for me outside the stadium or my bodyguards will get angry at you. I wouldn't like to see you hurt, so please don't do it. By bodyguards, does she mean the fan club or... Thanks, GC. Ooh, I love this place. So much energy, so much love. I could feel the optimism in the air. Even after all the struggles, you still came to see me and I got to experience the loudest and craziest crowd in my whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I'm excited to announce that we'll have a second date in the city. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm so happy my agency approved it. It was by far our biggest show and I can't wait to experience it again. Love you soon, my darlings. See you soon, my darlings. Love, Miki. Augmented Eye. Interview Gloria Light in her quest for a Tino Award, Alana Smithy. Oh, content blocked in a region. In today's interview segment, we sit with Tino Award nominee Gloria Light. It's an honor to be here with you. It's my pleasure. Tell us everything. What was your content blocked in your region? Kira Miki confirmed as the best pop star in history by Donovan Dawson. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. She's the best. Like she had to be handcrafted to be this perfect. Holy moly. She's the top tier of everything, and I'm baffled as to how people are out there hoping to be as awesome and hot and great. They can't. It's impossible for a human to be atop such an achievement. I, for one, welcome our new Roboco overlord. Well, he did grant the guy his wish, kinda. Neo San Francisco rocked by a powerful earthquake, millions saved. Hey, it's Kimberly. It's a woman. Like Kimberly Lavalette. A powerful 8.6 magnitude tremor struck the area of Neo San Francisco. Fortunately, modern science was able to identify the quake almost an hour in advance, providing the city plenty of time to prepare for the worst. During a conference call, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy congratulated the rescue teams at Neo San Francisco for its rapid response in the wake of the warning. There are examples to follow, and we're certainly looking forward to implement these advancements in earthquake prediction here in our beautiful city. Glitch City is not currently known to be in the seismic zone. Well, we couldn't do with the money we'll use for that anyways. I think we'll save here. Let's go to the shop. Let's see, actually, let's, anything else from that? Should I keep going or should I end off here? 6:52. I do have, I will be doing... Should I keep going? I'm a bit, you know what? Why the hell not? It'll be short. Thursday, December 15th. Good evening. Oh, hi there. Hey, it's Alma. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Ah, Leonidas. Gillian. Marcelo. I stumbled across her on my way and asked her if she wanted to tag along. If you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Let's go for something I guess more contemplative. Onion Glow Light for Drive Me Wild. You know what? Yeah, we haven't got this song yet. Welcome to Valhalla. Actually. Well, just like that. I'm organizing like a collection of things. Drive Me Wild. Who Was I? Dribbling News. Umimoto. Go Streaming Chan. All systems go. Where do I go from here? Will you remember me? Everything will be okay. Nighttime maneuvers. My star pierces the dark. Your love is a drug. You know what? Let's go with that. It's trying to go for a vibe, a very specific kind of vibe that I don't know if it's gonna be achieved, but you know, time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. It kind of stuck. Huh. Can I impregnate you, Felix? No, you may not. I went to a school. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this. The glass of the signature. To I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kiramiki girl came here yesterday for a concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. More like, the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know? Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all those pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? Why do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up. I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. I really like this one of her slipping in her office. I think I'll copy it. Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Yeah, I'd give Jill a bad touch. Well, with her consent, of course. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? That's an extra. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. The rocks and mixed. Well, that was a funny moment. Some wannabe tough. Oh, I fucked that one up. Well, that was a funny moment. Some wannabe tough guy thought a snatch and run from a farmer's market was a good idea. Watch the chat box, ignore that as well. Oh, it saw it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Aged and mixed. Not iced and mixed. There we go. Bad touch. It looks like absinthe. Here you go. This is one big bat. Are you hitting on me? You wish. So who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but the car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. LARP? Live action role playing. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer or a military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. You free with those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. I mean, LARPing is based, not those, not Burning Man or fake or like Woodstock 2 or whatever. If I stay with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right words or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night. Your cat doesn't count. A year ago, it was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea what you feel, how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Honestly, I really dig Gil and Jill's platonism. Although I could see something develop like romantically The game is evidence that like it doesn't want to go that direction, but it could see something like that if things had turned out differently for either of them. But like but I like their like brother sister dynamic more. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head, dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Jill, give me something weird, would you? Huh, ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. A bloom light. Mulan tea, a piano woman, a Zen star, a sour promo bland, experimental, sweet promo happy, classy. I know because Alma likes classy drinks, which is honestly very based. Kinda unbearable. Movie it was in, Bloom Light, Zen Star. Let's get her a Bloom Light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. A 1, 2, all aged on the rocks and mixed. Here we go, Bloom Light. Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. Watch your chat. Wow, your chat box ignores a lot. 8 long-range shock tools hit the tough guy at the same time. Don't start with those old folk. We do not fear prison, huh? It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brandtini, and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left is this Damien's because he was too deep in a routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? Oh yeah, we later realized, like, it's a blink and you miss it that we later find out that she's Alice Rabbit. That's the silence of someone who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant a speech that prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves, I just remember it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. We wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does, observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made up. A pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the action of such an entity, but it might be anything, an individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using their name. So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me, though. The kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine suddenly if a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damn Alice Rabbit thing. I see. Enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know, you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's not fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. That's how I treat you, chat. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? Felix wants her to make him cry her serves her hot pockets, whatever. Fix her grammar, perv. I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know? That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, it's just that I don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brantini. Finally, that's the all I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what it is. 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, all aged and mixed. Shaken, not stirred. Here. You know, Brantini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the Martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. Aston. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. Jill. Jill. That'd be 4A69 6C6C. I'm gonna take a picture of that. You know what? For a lot of reasons. Hold on. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Or 0010 or 01001010 space. Oh yeah, that. In binary, you have 15 ones. Did you celebrate your your 15th birthday party? Hey, Jill? Don't think so. What about your Sweet 16? Did you do anything special for that? Nope. And your 18th or 21st? No, none of those. I saw no point in making them any different from any other birthdays. Oh, but they're different. How so? They celebrate your budding sexuality. It's the point where society tells you that you can fuck. That you're starting to look appealing enough for other people to consider fucking you. It's also the hypocritical way they tell you you can, but you shouldn't fuck. I guess that's one way of seeing it. Though there's no point in celebrating those so late. There was this one time in middle school where I got so fed up with the teacher. I was in 8th grade, but the idiot kept treating me like a child. So one day I adjusted my shirt, pushed my boobs together with my arms, and told him, "Teacher, do you know how you get..." I should have rewrote that. I don't remember this part. "Teacher, you do know you could get me pregnant, right?" Poor bastard couldn't look at me for the rest of the year. I also got suspended, scolded, and grounded, but it was totally worth it. I was a blossoming woman and I wasn't going to stand for it. This is why I like numbers. Numbers don't await your sexual awakening just to tell you later that you shouldn't be sexual. Numbers never betray you, they don't cross you. They don't expect you to form a family or give them grandkids. You think a 27 cares if you have a Catholic wedding? No, but I care that you're drunk. I am most certainly not. You are obviously very drunk. Then spell your name. 41, 6C, 6C, 61. There. Not in hexadecimal. Ilma. I'll call you a cab. I'll be fine. I'm going home now. My brother-in-law is close by. He told me to call him when I was done. Bye, Jill. Take care out there. Hello, sugar. Ow. Hello. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. The hardest fucking that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? A man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. Bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience, I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. Big beer. That's right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Nope. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 1, 2, 3. Reset that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. I screw that one up again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mixed beer. Alright. The usual. Sure, this will work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? Make me. Felix taking pictures of drunk nerd girls. I thought it was a code to something. It's also Alma's an interesting character. That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Oh yeah. That big-titted Lilym was here? She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy came out of her visit? No. Gossip-worthy? No. Tabloid-worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here or anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that you already didn't know. Fine. Hey kid, do you think Lilym have nipples? Excuse me? I mean, I've seen a couple of pornos where they have them, but they gotta be modded, you know? So yesterday, while interviewing the singer Lilym chick, I kept wondering if those tits had nipples. I mean, I'd be fine without them, but the curiosity is killing me. But I'm not even more curious about the engineers that designed them. Can you picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits on the Lilym look good? Bunch of guys and a lesbo engineer wondering if the latest model's vagina is good enough? And God bless those sons of bitches. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen today and just let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. Talk about how their organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to their outlets saying they approve their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay. I think I knew how to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blended. Anyway, I got to see a guy get tased by 8 old people, so I didn't have to talk. I didn't have to get up from my seat. Felix tried to order himself a Lilym last night. My wife is a Lilym. It's M16A1 from Girls Front Line. Here. Simple enough for you, I see. So I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar, is that true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the Bears. Where is she? She's out running some... Bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards, too. And you were there. I was drunk and bored, what can I say? You know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember, too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggested she lost that for throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. That explains a lot. She probably kicks Felix's junk so hard his Addy turned into any. That did not happen at all. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. I think I'll finish up this day. Going for the 2-hour mark. It is now safe to keep playing. Ah, boss, you're back. Hossy 0. Maybe we can, get that as, a thing that we could put here. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. Is that a whale on there? It looks like the Vineyard Vines logo. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything is put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me. Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. Huh. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one who bought a levitation potion and threw himself off a building. Ah yes, the levitation potion story. He used weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway. Find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. In imminent closures, no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Hey, it's her! It's the cat boomer. Say's friend. Say's friend. Excuse me, is this the VA-11 Hala bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh god, what is Say planning now? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. Name was changed. Oh, hold on. Piano woman. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All aged and mixed. I screwed that one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Just like a dance. Felix used a levitation potion and jumped off his floor onto his bed. Potion didn't work. I screwed the second one up again because I was reading chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Just like a dance. One, two, oh, that's right. 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2. Served. Here you go. Very nice, thanks a lot. So, say, Miss... I'm Stella Hoshi, my pleasure. Star. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep, in fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this here last time. Oh god, so she left her helmet behind again. Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who return it at least. Whoa, quite a few people. She's as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious, she's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So did she recommend you this place, or... We're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. See, is that Kirimiki's autograph on that glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How'd you get it? Well, she stopped here yesterday just before the concert. Really? I mean... She did? Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yep, this star-like signature is hers. So your name's Jill, then? Yes. Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear your songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. I heard you even open with a new version of Shine Spark. I'm so vexed that I couldn't purchase a ticket for this one. New version. Yes, I heard a leak from the event. It felt more, how to put it, hot-blooded. I see. You definitely took the dark act too far. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry. I take it that was Say. Yes. Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Alright. Piano Man. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the rocks and mixed. Yeah, there we go. Is this the one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not. Or at least, I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of the fad? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine machine rejection. So it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. You like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But their colors, their stories, the way you get to keep them stored, their designs. That's why I like guns. It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah, I started with my grandpa's collection and been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I manage little by little. You like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I tend to do that. I got caught in rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. Luckily there was a building with emergency stairs nearby and I climbed down. Climbed down? Took an air cab. Oh. I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? No. Flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I'd like a drink that was... You're at it again? You and your cryptic orders always leaving us with weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. You need to be able to answer those kinds of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jilly here out with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever, please order something normal, would you? That'll be 2 fridge weavers then. You'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What? Like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's 1 for each? Don't worry, you'll see. 2 fringe weavers. The hyper alcoholic drink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's get him really drunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All aged and mixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nah, I'd be an asshole. Should I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? I've gotten. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I'm being an asshole by like. Actually, 1, 2. They don't drink that much. I'm being an asshole by like making them a big drink. So I'm just gonna serve it normally. The intrusive thoughts got me. 2, 3, 4. Alright, mix. Fringe weaver. He looks like his alcohol, unless it's not sweet. That is true, though. I do like my alcohol very sweet. You already are one. Embrace your inner villain. No, I don't want to harry these poor women. 2 fringe weavers. So, this one's for you, and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Ooh, that way. You could have said so earlier. Oh yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Those spares should be safer when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know? Yeah, sorry. Did I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jammed button? Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep, you worried? I'll refrain for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be, it'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fearmonger wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. If someone came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, but I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Will that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what, after I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming, Say? Nah, I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay then, take care. Bye. She's such a worrywart. Maybe I should have gotten her the bigger drink. That means she cares about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby and must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing in that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I am a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say that the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Still always says the White Knights just glorified mall security. He says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business was going on, Zaibatsu Corp's main branch would separate them from the whole White Knight division. Something about the associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, it kind of worries me though. Oh, the BTC, like I always like joke that the BTC is a bar company. It's a megacorp in and of itself. Like, and it sounds state-owned because of the British in the name. Yeah, it kind of worries me though because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? Hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said, you're such a simpleton, you'd never give the wrong message, but it's his intention that counts. Oh. Finally, Dorothy has come back to Valhalla. Please refrain from doing that sitcom-like those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each. Alright. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's one. Hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As a test. Okay, so it's not what I was thinking of. A blue fairy. 1 Flanner guide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I was thinking of the Sugar Rush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Optional Karmatron, all aged and mixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh shit, I screwed that one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue fairy and blue fairy. Let's serve both. 2 fairies. They do have a similar haircut. I like that. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. So, what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say. I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice. You're so married to your job that sex is so far down your priority list to notice its existence. So if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you the ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the little one with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid mat. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is a Bebo 69 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. Tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD 113 of Realta Industries. A model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips. So Clause G of Article 17 of the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under the civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will either be commissioned or for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Eh? I'm not in law enforcement, I just do rescue, and even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know, though, why go through with that upgrade? Girl's gotta take care of herself, you know? I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then, can I give you some advice? I guess. The reason I can tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You can get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I've gotta go. Yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms and legs, once is self-defense. Anything more is assault. Yeah. Glitch City has some weird laws. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. Please come again. I thought she was gonna take me away. I've seen that gif used a lot. They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. Too if I behave well. That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask. About what? DNA reading tongue. Very prehensile, intuitive. Also, it vibrates. Extra flexible joints. Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating? Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. And it makes it feel so soft and no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So you fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all? Not really, I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilin. What can you say about me then? Let's see, You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something has happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone you know who won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. So Callie took her alias from this game. Interesting. I'm not sure. Hey Felix, hey Felix, how are you? Hey Q Flamingo. Hey Rez. You're around the tail end of stuff, but you managed to caught me during like some elements of gameplay. All of that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. Well, that definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you'd let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for some time. Go. Fine. Bye-bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, eh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason I've been hung up on it since this morning and I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in and it got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how did you get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday, that many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Huh. Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Then there was the incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled their Z and S's better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece to the 5Z one. Still, Jill's onto something here. Yeah, she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for the day. I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. Well, a service bonus. Alright. Commission 30%. Everything will turn out alright in the end. Don't worry. Okay. $800 have been charged to your account to renew your membership to Shining Fingered. Jill's subscription got renewed. She'll have no problem focusing at work today. Happy not birthday. I think I'll let's see what else we have here. Shoulder massager. Yeah, right. JC Elton's. It's the tune you're hearing right now. Oh, this is the stuff. Hopes and Dreams, the title music. A New Frontier. Let's get Hopes and Dreams. Friendly we missed this entire we missed this entire section. Believe in me, friendly conversation. You've got me, A New Frontier. Girl with the Iron Heart. Oh man, I'm gonna look into that. Safe Haven. Let's go for that one. 8797. Alright. And you know what? We'll save here. And I think I'll end off here. Actually, you know what? Since Rez and Flamingo came in, I'll read them the articles. Augmented Eye. Crime rate 5% up this month by Kimberly Lavalette. Crime is up 5% this month, officially making the road to Mega Christmas a dangerous one. White Knights, aware of the situation, have promised to maintain security in all sectors, even though the recent budget cuts have been decreasing the morale of their personnel. An uphill battle. Poverty and the lack of opportunities are no longer the main causes of crime. Criminals come from all walks of life. They will murder and distribute drugs for no other reason than the fact that it gives them power. It's no longer about feeding their families, it's about domination. Their entire sector is controlled by these dangerous gangs, and there's no solution in sight. This Mega Christmas will be a very dark one. It could be worse. God forbid things get under control here. Alice Rabbit might be a Kiramiki fan. And Who Isn't by Ilana Smithy. Everyone loves Kiramiki, and Alice Rabbit is no exception. You might be wondering what's my proof for this not so wacky theory, and keep reading if you want to know. This is an easy one if you I'm getting tired of your shit, Miss Smithy. They're messing with forces they can't grasp, or it's a ruse. You won't believe this shocking Kiramiki secret by Kimberly Lavalette. Content blocking your region. It's a local page for fuck's sake. Today we'll look at what's her favorite movie, how is her romantic life. Danger You, Mickey Concert 4, Alice Rabbit Thread 3. It's officially happening. Nothing's happening. What do you think will happen? Probably nothing. Last time it was the leaks. I think Alice jumped the shark with that one because it seems hard to top. Maybe more leaks. Sounds unlikely. I don't think the government would let that happen twice. But this is Alice we're talking about. There's nothing they can't do. What if that spooky mess wasn't really Alice, but just an epic prank? Who would hack a site like that just for a prank? Not me. You're right though, it might be someone else. We'll have to wait and see. What was the date again? December 17th. Right. If only we knew more about the target now. Sick meme, sis. These Alice threads piss me off. Fucking e-celebs. What if it has something to do with the terrorism rumors? I think that's it for now. Felix's save was corrupted. I'm gonna buy another song because I'm here for the songs. JC Elton, Safe Haven, Hopes and Dreams. Yeah. Friendly Conversation, Believe in Me, Last Call. 350. Let's go for another $500 one. JC Elton's Safe Haven. 250, 350, 450, 350, 550, Hopes and Dreams, Kiramiki banner, those you with fanaticism, yeah. $300, $300, $250, 350, 300, 550. JC Elton's, the Safe Haven. Tune of a certain shoot 'em up. 879. I think I'll go for a $300 one. Last call. Friendly conversation. You've got me. A new frontier. The girl with the iron heart. Album missing its disc, but still down. Let's see. Girl with the iron heart. You'll only be able through the storm. Safe haven. Actually, you know what? Let's go for safe haven. And then I think that's enough of that. And let's save again here. I think that's it for now. I'll be ending off here. The reason US goes for center mass and having less confidence and equal parts cost control and training is people can't aim for arms and legs very easily, even under the 5 meter distance. Well, I mean, center mass is kind of it is the standard for defensive shooting. As far as I remember, it's always center mass. Like the stuff about arms and legs is fake. It's clear that this is a good game, but it's not very gun accurate. You always go for center mass. Extremities, like targeting extremities, are only for like extremely good marksmen, and those extremely good marksmen will always go for the head or chest anyway. Most of the time, like law enforcement shootings, it's either the head or the chest. It's never in the legs because because the chest center mass is always the biggest target, and that's where you should always be aiming, because center mass, especially in the chest, is where all the vital organs are anyway. Unless a target is wearing armor, then you can go for the arms and legs. Felix's save was corrupted. I didn't notice that. I don't think it was. I was making fun that the computer had Cali in its name. Oh, Cali Comp. Oh yeah. How are you? I'm doing good. Hey Felix, you're a plane guy, right? Yes, I am a plane guy. Last week I did a presentation on the A-26 Invader, one of the more underrated aircraft of World War II and the Cold War. Yeah. What would you like to know? What would you like to talk? What would you like to know, Q Flat Flamingo? What would you like? What would you like to know? Anything about me? Before I end off, I'm willing to answer the question. Flamingo, are you there? I'm just vibing with the Maybe I'll hang out in the shop. Maneki Neko, assorted cartridges, Kiramiki banner, PC9X. Paper Lantern. That's all the songs that you get to unlock. These are the songs, like, more than that. He wants to know why you bust the plane girls. I don't do that anymore. I quit a decade ago. Anyways, last call. What would you like to know? What would you like to know? You know what? I'm gonna buy another. I'm gonna buy another song. JC Elton's A New Frontier, Friendly Conversation, 450. What's $250 here? 350, 250. You've got me. All right. All right. Did OBS ignore my messages anymore? I think it did. I'm on Streamlabs right now. I think it did. What were you trying to add? Try typing it again. Try typing it again, because I didn't see what you typed. Rip. Yeah, I want to see what you typed, because I mean, I would gladly answer the question. Kiramiki poster. The Kiramiki banner. Rip. Yeah. What is it? What is it that you wanted to know? Um, I asked, what is an F-14 Tomcat and why is it sad that it got blown up? Okay. Normally I don't discuss current events here. There's an ongoing war between Iran and Israel, and so the F-14 Tomcat is a fighter aircraft, possibly the greatest fighter aircraft of all time. Um, it's used by only Iran and the US. The US doesn't use it anymore. Iran still has a few lying around, but those got blown up because Israel is at war with Iran. They got them before the Islamic Revolution, and it's the most beautiful plane ever flown. And it's a sad situation. I just asked, yeah, well, the Tomcat, it's a fourth gen fighter. It's one of the first fourth gen fighters. Variable sweep wing. It's the Navy's long range weapon for targeting bombers, for targeting hostile Soviet bombers, protecting fleets, air superiority. It could later in its life, it was used as a bomber itself to strike Iraqi targets. And it's from Top Gun. If you've seen Top Gun, you know what the F-14 is, and you know why it's so beautiful. If you've played Project Wingman or Ace Combat, you know why the F-14 is beautiful. And well, if you've seen it, how should I say this? If you're in any aviation sphere, you know what the F-14 is, and you adore it. And I adore it, and I wish there are still more that are airworthy out there because we just saw 2 of them get blown up. It's a sad situation, and that's a sour note. But yeah, that's what the F-14 is. It's my favorite plane. That's what it is. And it is a sorry situation in every part of its story. It is the most beautiful things that get the biggest tragedies, and that is an example. But that's my take on it. Anyways, let me see if Risuri is still going. I'm gonna raid into her. Let's see if she's still going. Risuri. Filian is online. There's Dax. There's yes, she is. She is still going. So I will be raiding into her. It doesn't look. Oh, Titanfall time. Oh, she's playing Titanfall. Filian. I'll go raid. Ooh. Maybe Kara. I'm not sure. I think I'll go for Risuri. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Foxtrot Sierra. Thank you, Dantiok Fanboy. Thank you, Random Perv. Thank you, Thami. Thank you, Terrible Artists. Thank you, Q Flamingo, and thank you, Rezico Rusman. Thank you, everyone who came. O2 Love, and I will be presenting you with something a little bit more special on Wednesday. See you guys.